Hello, I'm Hal Lublin.
And I'm Mark Gagliardi.
Since the dawn of humanity, one issue has gone unsettled. With the fate of the world in the balance, we're here to settle, once and for all. Best fruit combo.
That's right. Don't worry, everyone. We got this.
Podcast should have a theme song. Podcast should not have a theme song. Yes, they should. No, they shouldn't. They sound good. Yeah, but people are just going to skip past it. You know what? You're right. We got this.
Well, Hal, it's almost August, which means we are having our themed August month. This year, it's food court. That's where we're going to food court, and we're going to adjudicate lots of different food topics. But we figured before we started that, there was one topic that popped up in the Facebook group that I loved, and I thought this would make a great appetizer for our month of food topics.
Yes, this is from Annie McGuff. This will be a delicious topic, a nice refreshing, it's summertime.
Doesn't it feel summery?
There's so many different snacks you could have summertime. We're going to be talking about ice cream in the coming months, or we already have. I don't know what's out yet. It doesn't matter.
I have no idea what's aired. It doesn't matter. We love talking about food. That's the point.
We record these and then eventually they're out in the wild. But fruit is an every time food, but I feel like summer is the season where fruit really shines the most, right? Like,
oh yeah,
fruit salad. You have some
fruit smoothies,
watermelon at the barbecue, fruit smoothies.
Oh, watermelon at the barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or just I buy a pound of it and eat it as a snack. Either way, it's fine.
Man, I went to a barbecue this weekend and it was the first time I've ever, you know, the scenes in Pulp Fiction where every time someone takes a sip of the coffee, they go, like it's really good coffee.
Right.
This was that for watermelon. I'd never seen this where everyone that bit into this watermelon went, ooh. This was, we just happened to get lucky, and maybe it's not luck. There is that, do you call it a ping? A GIF is a GIF. What's a PNG? A
PNG? It's an image file.
It's an image file, but I don't know. Do we call them pings?
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling them pings.
We are now.
A ping started floating around of ways to properly tell when a watermelon is ready. I have not committed that to memory. So for me, it's always just luck.
You drum on it with your thumb. You check to see if it's hollow.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
I thought it had to do with like there's that big patch on it of like where the stem was. So you look at that and then you look at if it's got skinny stripes, it's going to be one thing. If it's got fat stripes, it's going to be another thing.
I don't know about that. The method that I know that I was taught is you spend like a year developing like an hour and a half of stand-up material, but like really kind of esoteric stuff about the state of society. And you have like a few things about linguistics on stage. Yeah, like a giant couch on stage and you're cycling around on like a flying glider thing. And then eventually you bring out a watermelon and you smash it with a sledgehammer.
And that's how you know how it is. Yeah.
And then you see how good it is. That's how you find out.
See, the problem with that method is I find that there's a certain bitterness in the, toward the end. Toward the end, there's a real bitterness.
True.
To that particular method of testing a watermelon. Either way, this was one of the best watermelons I ever had.
Oh man, you never forget a good watermelon. Like I knew as soon as you said people were having a reaction to the taste of a watermelon, I immediately was like, I have a very good idea of what it tasted like. I know it was a very vibrant red.
Yeah.
So it was peak ripeness, just like,
and it didn't have that graininess. Sometimes, watermelon can get that graininess to it.
Yes.
Yeah. This was just a delightful watermelon.
Now we're talking about a single fruit. This is a combo of fruit. So Annie McGuff is the one who suggested this. Thank you, Annie.
Thank you, Annie. I think this is going to be a fun episode. I love this topic because I think there are some classics, but then there are also just going to be some random dark horses that we personally love.
How often do you go into an episode thinking this is not going to be fun? Just curious, at a percentage. You don't have to name names because I don't want anybody suggesting something to feel bad.
I'm going to tell you there have been in our nearly 500 episodes.
Yeah.
And you can tell which ones they are because they're ones that I usually begin with. I'm skeptical about this. And I think I'm very skeptical about this.
Yeah.
But then those actually frequently turn out to be some of the most fun episodes. There have been episodes in the past when I've been out of my depth So the fun was sort of tamped down by the fact that I had 50 screens open. I'm Googling who these deep cut characters are, not to give away which of these episodes it was. And sometimes I've been BSing with you about whether or not I've seen things.
Sure.
Yeah, but you know that. We've talked about that afterwards, or sometimes even in the episode.
Yeah.
But this time, come on, man. We've all eaten fruit. We all love fruit.
Yeah.
Do you have fruit flavor combos that you personally love that might either be some of the big, famous ones or lesser known ones?
The things that came to mind for me immediately were the ones I don't like, which is not a good way to start because there are so many different types of fruit.
Yeah.
Just the first thought was like, well, it's not fruit salad. It's none of the pairings in a fruit salad because fruit salad it's fine what it is, but everything tastes like the syrup. It effectively, like a fruit salad, if you don't eat it right away and eat it in the right order, like you have to eat it like most perishable to least perishable.
Wait, yeah. Bite the bananas first.
Yeah, bananas go first. Absolutely. Yeah. Orange slices, you got to get them out of there because they're going to taint everything. Like
what syrup are you putting in these?
The syrup, look, I didn't grow up in Fancy Pants, Tennessee. I grew up in Northeast Philadelphia. We got the canned fruit salad. It came in a viscous syrup.
Oh, I see. My mom was a diehard fruit saladist in the summertime. And it is one of my favorite things that she makes. She will cut up, it was always bananas, apples, oranges, grapes. Yeah. And then because it's my mom and it's the South, mini marshmallows and pecans.
Sure.
Yeah, because why not? And then I think maybe canned peaches in there. Which Annie and I were talking about this the other day. I feel like canned peaches might be my favorite of the canned fruits. And it's so rare that I have them, but when I do get to have them, I love them. And I forgot how much I loved canned peaches.
There's such a specific thing, a canned peach, because they're like marble smooth.
Yeah.
Impossibly
and barely
smooth.
Peaches.
Yeah. They're not really peaches anymore. The syrup has changed them. It's almost the same syrup that you get in the fruit salad. I swear at the plant where they can these, at the Del Monte plant, they have one of the xenomorphs from Alien just drooling into cans. Like they have like a picture of a kid or something in front to keep it real excited. The second mouth is getting tired and drying out. Like it's gotta be chewing gum or something to keep it going. But the viscosity of the liquid in a peach and in a fruit salad in particular, like that, there's just nothing, it can't be that in any way, shape,
I'm pretty sure that peach syrup is what they use to goo up that library at the beginning of Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's the ectoplasm. It's 100%. They just broke open a bunch of peach cans and dumped it.
Man, do I love it. But you were a canned, I think of that as not a fruit salad. I think of a fruit salad as something you make. I think of a fruit cocktail as something that comes from a can.
Yeah, that may be. I mean, it's the same.
Which, by the way, I also love.
Yeah. It is a different thing, 100%, because it's because of that syrup, because of the protective ooze.
Oh, I love the protective ooze.
To me, I thought that was salad as a kid. I thought that was fruit salad because it's a bunch of different fruits.
Yeah.
In the small metal dishes we had that I loved to eat out of, that I thought were huge for ice cream. And then I got bigger and realized this won't do. Give me the bowl. Give me my cereal bowl that has Sneakers as a base. Like it's standing on two legs with Sneakers. I don't know where that bowl is, Mark. I don't know if it was thrown out or what, but I do every time I go home. And cause we have a lot of those, like we had a lot of Tupperware bowls too, like the basic Tupperware bowls. Those we still have. But every time I open, I'm like, is this the time that I will find that bowl, that it's somehow been hidden away and I just missed it because I love that bowl and I miss it. I think it was a kid's bowl.
I love a bowl that you remember.
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't a bowl. It was my placemat when I was a kid. I had a Figment and Dreamfinder on Dreamfinder's big, dirigible. That was my placemat when I was a kid and I loved it. Quick question. Were they actual shoes or was this like porcelain painted shoes that were part of the bowl? Or was this were they actual shoe sized?
No, like for a very small baby, they were plastic. It was a plastic bowl.
Okay.
It almost looked like, it wasn't rounded at the bottom. It was sort of like flat bottom and then almost like a kiddie pool. Like the kiddie pool, you had to push the sides up. The mold formed ones that were sort of like, it was like straight up and down. And then in the bottom, it had a pair of big old plastic shoes.
I love it.
Looked like one of Fat Albert's gang, like those shoes, like nondescript white sneakers.
Sure.
Just chilling. Holding cereal.
By the way, you mentioned salads, and I know there's a lot of people on here who've listened to every episode. And to you people, I say thank you, thank you, thank you. To those who haven't heard this very brief story, this is my favorite salad story ever. It involves our producer, Ken Plume, and you. We were down at Dragon Con in Atlanta. You know the story I'm about to tell. We went to Pity Pat's Porch, which is a delicious Southern food restaurant. And I knew I was in for a wonderful Southern meal when, right after ordering my entree, the server said, while y'all waiting on your entrees, y'all can go up and grab something off the salad bar. And we walked up to the salad bar, and there in each of the individual compartments were fruit salad, tuna salad, Jell-O salad, potato salad, macaroni salad, chicken salad, and finally a Caesar salad if you had to have lettuce. That is the greatest Southern salad bar of all time.
Very literal.
I love that place. Yeah, literal. Technically, it's a salad bar. But we are here to talk about fruit, Hal, and fruit combos. And is that fruit combo going to make the cut?
I think what I'm looking at is, are there two fruits that complement each other real well? And I will throw one out there.
Pairings. I think pairings is a good way to look at this.
Yeah, that's the combo here.
Mm-hmm. And before you throw that out, I would like to, if I may, look at 3 different possible uses and see how many of the uses each of these combos excel at.
Okay.
And maybe that will help us to find our winner. Are you ready for the 3 uses?
I can only think of eating, so I can't wait to see what the other ones are.
What about drinking, Hal? Because I'm thinking juice / smoothie.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
That is a flavor combo. Like pineapple orange is a great juice combo flavor. Love it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the fake fruit combo, the artificial fruit flavor version of that combo. I'm looking at you, Sprite. And then finally the actual physical fruit themselves. So those were combos that I was, because then that involves texture and the real flavors and, those elements.
All right.
All those texture elements.
I have one that I know meets 2 of these, but probably not 3. Because the fake flavor.
I think a lot of them are going to be 2, but not 3.
Yeah, like lemon lime is a very good idea for a flavor. Works in a hard candy setting, but like you don't want a bowl of lemon and lime wedges that you have to eat.
No.
That's punishment. That's something you pay that one kid in elementary school to eat at lunch.
Yeah.
You all put your lemon and lime wedges on the tray, and then you say, like, we're each going to throw in a nickel. And
also, was your cafeteria at Abernathy's Friends School a bar? That's why all the kids have lemon wedges and lime wedges. Do they also have swizzle sticks and little umbrellas?
We liked an afternoon cocktail after gym.
Hey, man.
Sure.
Look, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And if it's 5 o'clock somewhere, we should probably be home by now.
It's 3 o'clock somewhere was what we had over our bar. Cause that was quitting time for us.
For us, it was 3:30, but we weren't as smart. So we needed longer.
Well, we started at midnight. So we really needed a lot of time. It was practically a sleepover every day at Abernathy Friends College.
But you wouldn't have the cocktails at midnight at Abernathy Friends College?
No, that's calisthenics time. Gym class was later. That was like learning to work with silks.
Sure.
Here's a combo that I think works in just a bowl, the 2 pieces of fruit. And I think also is a very, very popular smoothie. And that is strawberry and banana.
Brother, you're speaking my language. I think that might be, I was going to save that one for later because I think that might be the only one that fits all 3. Sliced up strawberries and sliced up bananas are so good together.
Very
also,
good together.
Strawberry banana fruit flavored candies. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
And as a smoothie, it's the original smoothie combo made famous originally in the 1960s. You didn't think I was going to come in here without at least a little bit of history for you.
Of course.
Yeah. Strawberry banana became a fruit combo famously with the early smoothies in the 60s. It's one of the first combos because bananas were a great filler. Strawberries were ubiquitous.
Yeah.
And, people got hooked on it. I think that is going to be one that's definitely in the finals.
All right. Then I think here's what I've done here. And I will admit to it because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to tap dance for 40 minutes to say what we all know is the correct answer. So let's put this aside for a second because I think we both know that's probably going to win.
Do we think? I don't know if we know it's going to win, but I think it's going to be, it's up at the mountain. It's going to have to get kicked off.
Let me ask you another question.
Okay.
What is the weirdest combination of fruits that you enjoy that you think other people would find weird?
Weird. I don't know necessarily that I have a weird combo of fruits that I enjoy that other people would find weird. I think I have a combo that I love, but it's weird to call it a fruit combination that I just now thought of because you mentioned this. I had not even written it down, but technically it fits into this category.
What's that?
And if this wins, we will get so much anger thrown at us. It's one of my favorite of the small salads that they have at Lemonade. You know, the restaurant Lemonade? It's like a counter service place with really healthy options.
Great chili.
Yeah, great. And their ahi tuna, delightful.
I will say
combo that I love there. Yeah.
Sorry, with the chili and lemonade, I'm putting you on blast. I haven't eaten at one of your restaurants in a while. Part of the cooking process when you put bay leaves in something is at a certain point, those bay leaves come out because nobody wants to eat them. It's like the opposite of finding a baby in the king cake. Well, they do. Yeah. And it's good for flavor. I put it in beef stew like that and rosemary, but I put it at the very top. It's the last thing that goes in and the first thing that comes out. It's out of there because it's done its job.
I'm sorry for interrupting you because now the image of the bay leaf being the antithesis of the baby in the king cake is very funny. Do you think a king cake baby and a bay leaf, like matter and antimatter, if they meet, that it will cause some kind of rift?
Do you really want to find out?
No. What if that's how you make a time machine?
Oh my God. One plastic baby plus one used up, chewed up bay leaf?
Boom. Suddenly we're in ancient Alexandria learning about the Archimedes screw.
That's how they
Archimedes.
That's how they made the trailer for that new Robert Zemeckis movie. They just kept smashing a bay leaf and a baby together in the same spot. They're like, no, there were dinosaurs and then Paul Bettany bought a house. That's how history works.
No, the combo that I love from Lemonade is halved cherry tomatoes and diced avocados. Technically, both
savory.
Fruits.
Both fruits.
It's savory, but that's why I was like, technically it's a fruit combo, but that would be my weirdest one because it is a savory fruit combo. But tomato and avocado, I think, is a delicious combo.
Not weird.
What's yours?
Together.
Do you have one? No.
I don't think I do because the weird thing about me is, and I don't do the food dams that you do on a plate of food. I've gotten a little bit better about the food mixing. I have some of that, but when it comes to fruit, I just want one thing. I don't want it mixed together because to me, for each piece of fruit, I look at the piece of fruit and I go, you are enough. Banana, you are enough. Handful of strawberries, I'm going to put some whipped cream on you, but other than that, you are enough. Apple, I just want the apple. I don't even cutting it up to me is like, this is too much time between me wanting an apple and me eating an apple. I'm just going to crunch it up. I'm not like Doc Hammer. For those of you who don't know, I think it's been discussed in the show. Doc Hammer eats an apple in its entirety and he starts with the bottom and takes a big hunk out of it. And it's amazing to watch.
Just to be contrarian.
Yes. It's because he's Doc Hammer.
Because he's Doc Hammer and he gets away with that.
It's like one of those things you would see on That's Amazing back in the day, or That's Incredible rather, would be Doc eating an apple. But I like the piece of fruit itself. So I think the weird combo for me is that I don't want any combo, but I recognize that there are some that work better than others. And it has to do with the type of fruit you're using and how it makes, like I wouldn't put a peach with an orange, too acidic, plus the sweet. Those things don't quite match up, but a strawberry plus a blueberry works really like a strawberry.
I like a bunch of blueberry. A blueberry mix is nice.
Of different blueberries?
I'm sorry, a berry mix, not a blueberry mix. A berry mix is nice.
Blue,
strawberries,
black,
blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. Yeah. Rasp. Yeah. I like all of those mixed in with yogurt. Delightful. Yeah. So they might all be too similar to be our winner. By the way, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
I want to add, I don't want to add a fourth thing to this because I think the 3 works. I want to add one that I think kind of matches with it. I don't want it to just be fake. I want it to be fake and bake, because there are a lot of flavor combos that work really well in like a pie where I wouldn't necessarily drink the fruit combo together or eat those two fruits together. Make sense?
Yeah. Can I tell you, when I go to the store and I see like there are new pastries and it's got more than one fruit in it, I don't just get disappointed. It makes me mad.
Why?
Because I just want, if I want a peach pie, I'll have a peach pie. Okay. If I want an apple pie, I want an apple pie. I don't want an apple and a peach pie together. I don't want that. Don't make me have that.
But what about, let me throw this at you.
Go ahead.
How good is a lemon blueberry muffin? Specifically, the combo I thought of was lemon and blueberry. Lemon and blueberry, not a thing you find faked a lot, but definitely a thing you find baked a lot.
Yes. And you use lemon juice.
Go to well.
I mean, you use lemon juice in a lot of stuff. You use lemon juice when you're making an apple pie. Use it in the apple.
Right, but you wouldn't call it an apple and you wouldn't call it a lemon apple pie. You'd call it an apple pie.
The blueberries
it's doing a different
guests.
job there. Yeah.
Yes. In this case, the blueberries are guests in the lemon muffins home.
Yes, that's sure.
That is a good mix.
They're there to provide a little bit of umami and to balance out some of the acidity of that lemon.
But that's really the only place it works, right?
I think, you know what, though? I've never had like a lemon blueberry juice. I've never really eaten. The thing is, any of these combos that involve lemon and I would argue lime, they're not going to fill the eat it as a fruit combo.
Yep.
Or that particular
smoothie.
Criterion.
Cause you juice a lemon.
Or a smoothie, yeah.
You generally don't throw the whole thing in. I mean, you obviously take the
juice
off.
and smoothie I put as the same one category.
Yeah. To me, a smoothie
drinkable
is a little different.
Yeah.
Cause you're not passing it through. You're not taking the juice. You're just taking the juice. You're not taking any of like the pulp or anything.
Yeah.
In a fruit juice. Let's take a break.
Point. Yeah.
And when we come back, I want to talk about fruit fulcrums because I think there are a few here that work. I'll explain what I mean when I come back, but
I'm so excited for you to do that.
Until then, let your mind take you away and you figure it out. Daddy needs a break. Be right back.
I get it, Boo. Take your break.
Hello, sleepyheads. Sleeping with Celebrities is your podcast pillow pal. We talk to remarkable people about unremarkable topics, all to help you slow down your brain and drift off to sleep. For instance, the remarkable actor Alan Tudyk.
You hand somebody a yardstick after they've shopped at your general store. The store's name is constantly in your heart because yardsticks become part of the family.
Sleeping with Celebrities, hosted by me, John Moe, on MaximumFun.org or wherever you get your podcasts. Night-night.
The following are real reenactments of pretend emergency calls.
911. My husband! It's my husband! Calm down, please. What about your husband? He loads the dishwasher wrong. Please help! Please help me! Where are you now, ma'am? At the kitchen table. I was with my dad. He mispronounces words intentionally.
There are plenty of podcasts on the hunt for justice, but only one podcast has the courage to take on the silly crimes. Judge John Hodgman, the only true crime podcast that won't leave you feeling sad and bad and scared for once. Only on MaximumFun.org.
All right, we're back. When I say fruit fulcrum, for those of you who guessed a fruit that works in several different combinations with other fruits, you are correct.
Ooh.
One of them is the strawberry. Strawberry works with banana. It works with almost any other berry. It also can work with an apple.
Kiwi's a classic combo. Born in the 80s.
The kiwi?
Strawberry kiwi is a combo.
Oh, strawberry kiwi. I think strawberry is more of a fulcrum there. Strawberry banana.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that
kiwi, strawberry blueberry.
Oh, I'm saying that strawberry is the fulcrum. I see. Adding strawberry kiwi to the list.
Oh.
I was sneaking some history in, baby.
Okay. I appreciate it. I also think the blueberry works with a lot of different. Blueberry works with strawberry, raspberry. Mm-hmm. It works with banana.
It's a mild flavor.
It is a mild flavor. I actually don't like them on their own. They're very healthy. They're very good antioxidant fruit. I should like them more than I do. Like I like them as like a jam, but not as a jam I don't want it on toast. I want it like in yogurt, like blueberry yogurt. I don't mind that. I don't mind the blueberry yogurt, but by and large, I would rather have blackberries, which also mixes well with. I like blackberries and raspberries, and I'll tell you why. Because it makes me feel like I'm a giant eating grapes. I love that they look like a little bunch of grapes.
Like a tiny bunch of grapes. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I get that.
The bunch of grapes we're promised, not the bunch of grapes we always get that are misshapen and they don't quite come. Like you get stem every time you try to bite one off.
Get out of here.
Like an emperor.
I want the grapes from the mosaic at Pompeii.
Correct.
Yeah. Those are the grapes I want. Held by a cherub and fed to me by a satyr.
Yeah.
That's the grapes I want.
Wait a minute. Is the best fruit combo satyr and cherub because they're the best delivery system?
You know what? The best fruit delivery system is definitely satyr and cherub. But what?
Would you rather be do you think you're more BuzzFeed quiz? Do you think you're more of a satyr or cherub?
I would say I like to think I'm more of a satyr.
Yeah.
But considering that I once did a show where the role was written for me.
Right.
And the entrance of the character, the description of the character in the script said the character's name, parentheses, a cherubic Italian young man. So I might be the cherub.
I think you have the spirit of a satyr. I feel like if it was the two of us and that was our job, that I would be floating there holding a bunch of grapes that you would then pick and feed to someone. Doesn't that seem correct?
You know what? We're available for this. We've been talking about touring. This would be part of our tour.
Hey, if any of you out there are like a filthy rich where you're a member of several secret societies where everybody meets wearing one of those like long nose masks, we are available to do this. No questions asked. We'll negotiate a price. We'll fly out. We're just feeding you grapes. We want to be very clear about this up front. We do have a code of conduct and a moral center, but we're not above being paid to dress up like a cherub and a satyr and feed you grapes.
Yeah.
There's a price, but you're rich. What is it to you?
Pretty high.
Look, it's a go-away price. Is it a go-away price? Yes. Do you want to prove what a huge fan you are of this show and how much money you have at the same time? I got the perfect way to do that. Cherub and Satyr Incorporated, we feed you grapes.
I've already got the strap-on legs and Hal's already got the strap-on wings.
You know what we need? One of those like they had in the 70s and 80s that look like caricatures. You know what I mean? Like
Spitting Image?
No, they would get the caricatures that you get like at a wedding or a sweet 16 or a bar or bat mitzvah, but that would be the poster of them hosting. And it'd be like, we feed you grapes would be in quotes. And I would be floating, carrying the grapes with a weird, like dead look in my eyes. And you would be there picking them, like leaning up to pick them. And you would have like a little stinker look on your face, but also dead eyes because all those pictures tend to have kind of dead eyes, not the fault of the artist, just the style.
Yeah.
And we get that put on a t-shirt. It works on a little lawn sign. It works on a bumper sticker on the balloons we'll have made. We're going to be all set.
Because believe us, we're going to have balloons made for this particular event. I'm assuming it's an event you want us for to do this and not just at your home while you're watching television. But you know what?
We're not going to turn down either one.
We won't turn that down either.
When it comes to two-man GDS in this country, grape delivery system, or the world, I would put forth, nobody is better than Mark and me.
Yeah.
The cherub and the satyr.
Yeah. So you know how to reach us.
Oddly, grapes don't really go with other fruits that well, though.
Not really. I know. Yeah. I was just thinking, I was like, do grapes go with much? No, but I do love my grapes. I love my frozen grapes.
Sure.
I had some this afternoon.
Yeah.
All right. Let me try this. Tell me what you think.
Try it.
Let's throw out, I'm going to go through each of these categories.
Okay.
And we can go back and forth if you like, or just however.
Sure.
Throwing out combos we love. We'll do juices, then we'll do faked and baked. And then we'll do the actual fruit combo itself.
Yeah.
And we'll see if anything keeps popping up.
Let's go back and forth. You do one and then I'll try and do one. Let's see.
All right.
Because I got to figure out what's going on here. I'm very confused. Go ahead. I'm excited.
Let's start with the juices.
Okay. Juices. You go.
Pineapple orange.
I like just regular apple juice, but the natural kind. All right. Now you go.
You're terrible at this combo
I'm
thing.
really bad at it, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Apple lemon. I like apple lemon.
Oh, I like that a lot, but without the lemon. All right, now you go.
Okay. How about apple pomegranate?
I like an orange juice, but instead of combining it with another fruit, I take all the pulp out of it and then I like to drink it that way. All right, now you.
Okay. How about this is one. See, this is a classic. This is for smoothies and aids. Cherry lime. Classic cherry limeade. Love me a cherry limeade.
Oh yeah, that is a pretty classic one.
Yeah.
I think I would rather have just a cherry popsicle would be really nice. If you're going to be out, no, I don't want you to go to any trouble about it. Here's one that I think works in a smoothie. What about like watermelon strawberry?
I do like watermelon strawberry. I love fresh squeezed watermelon juice.
Can I tell you that was a complete guess?
Really? Oh, yeah, I like it.
Trying to think, these things probably work together.
Yeah,
I only like the one thing.
You do. Yeah. Juice wise, you are strictly an all natural apple juice guy.
Give me apple. Give me orange. Lemonade. Love lemonade.
Yeah.
I guess I like a pink lemonade, which is lemon and grape. It's a little bit.
Is that grape?
I mean, I was over a friend's house as a kid and his mother was making pink lemonade and she involved grapes in it. And I've assumed ever since then that grapes are involved. I will tell you, this is no insult to the great Sue Cooper. Who was always a very gracious host. And they had the Nintendo cereal system where they had different, like it was the box with 2 different types of cereal. Always thought that was really cool. Always had really good food there, but I did not care for that type of pink lemonade. And then I thought, do I not like this because it has grape in it?
Or do you just not like Sue Cooper?
No, I love Sue Cooper. Sue Cooper, I'll tell you, when I was a kid, when I was like 11, I guess I must have been 10 or 11 years old playing Legend of Zelda. She had beaten the game on my friend Chad's Nintendo. And I would call her on the phone and she, with the patience of a million saints, would walk me through the Legend of Zelda. The only reason I beat it is because Sue Cooper took my phone call and was nice enough to stay on the phone with me and talk me through it.
As friend moms go.
Yeah.
That is next level friend momming.
That is the Lord's word. I will take no Sue Cooper slander on this show.
Hey, I'm not knocking Sue Cooper. So I was asking Hal. I wasn't slandering.
Yes, but I did not care for the pink lemonade. I thought there were grapes in it. I thought there were always supposed to be grapes in it. Or maybe I thought it was weird at the time. Anyway, lemons and grapes. I guess that was only that one time.
I'm also going to throw out 4 juice version. It fits all 3. Strawberry banana in a smoothie form. Juices and smoothies. Yeah.
Classic.
Strawberry banana
very
classic.
Good. That's a great combination of the flavors. I would not like that as a juice because I think part of getting all that fiber, like the texture.
You can't really juice a banana.
Sure you can. You can juice anything.
Get out of here. You just banana juice? There's no, is there banana juice?
Not a lot of it, but you get juice out of there. There's moisture in that thing.
I've combined juices and smoothies into one category.
I bet you can.
Right. Let's go to faked and baked.
Hey Siri, can you juice a banana? She says extracting juice is difficult because when a banana is compressed, it simply turns. All right, thanks. So quiet, Siri, quiet.
Oh,
you're not part of this show.
Oh, see what happened? Wow.
I thought I was wrong.
All right. Pineapple is one that might be too much because everything tastes like pineapple when you add pineapple.
Yes. It is an overpowering.
Pomegranate kind of does the same thing. I love pomegranate juice, but both of those a little overpowering.
Yes. Grape juice too. You can't really combine
grape juice. Yeah.
Things. Very strong.
Super strong.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to faked and baked. We've already mentioned top dog in this one's got to be lemon blueberry for the baked and lemon lime for the faked.
Yeah. Strawberry rhubarb. Is rhubarb considered a fruit or is that a vegetable?
Rhubarb's a vegetable, right? But I love a strawberry rhubarb pie.
Hey Siri, is rhubarb a fruit? Let's see what she says.
I thought you just said she had nothing to do with this show.
You know what, Siri? I don't care if it's a vegetable. Can you back me up one time? Stop talking, please.
Wow.
You are not on the show. I told you.
Wow.
I apologize for Siri's impudence.
I mean, fool me once.
Shame on Siri. Shame
Ask
on me.
her.
Hey Siri, is it fool me once? Shame on Siri? All of a sudden, you're not going to believe this.
Yeah.
Siri doesn't understand. How interesting.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Are there any that are going to beat that in that combo? No. Strawberry banana. Great fake combo too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is tough, man. I don't think it's going to lose. I don't think it can lose this race.
I don't know. It's impossible.
No. Oh, here's one. Then now let's go to the fruit. We're talking, this includes texture, the actual fruit flavor.
Yeah.
Combos, good uses of them. One that we haven't mentioned yet, one of my all-time favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. You know what? This might be another fulcrum fruit. We kind of abandoned the fulcrum fruit thing. Was there another one? Any other that you wanted to mention?
I said them all.
Okay. I don't know because I just thought this one might be a fulcrum fruit.
Okay.
Perhaps divisive. I don't know. Coconut, mango coconut, pineapple coconut,
Is coconut a fruit?
Coconut's a fruit.
Hey Siri,
is it a fruit or is it a nut? Oh man.
Hey Siri, is coconut a fruit? Okay. That's enough. Just say yes.
Is it a fruit?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I Ricky Ricardo and Siri is my Lucy? I won't let her come to the club.
You won't let her on the show.
I don't want to be Ricky Ricardo.
Well, let her on the show then. The problem is we can't hear her. But mango coconut is one of my all-time favorites. It's the best Thai dessert there is.
I do love coconut. I think it is too divisive in general, and I prefer it shredded in other things. I don't
with really good abs.
Yeah. Yeah. When it's just wailing away on its trunk in the gym.
Yeah. I like my coconut shredded and swole.
Yeah. Oh man. I want the coconuts who can't put their arms all the way at the sides. That's the kind of coconut I like.
Man, how did we not talk about pineapple coconut before though? Or mango coconut?
Cause it's too much. It almost sounds like we're building a suntan lotion. That's why. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
I think coconut is too divisive. By the way, Ken's, there's cartoon steam coming out of Ken's ear because he hates coconut.
Oh, does Ken hate coconut? He's
one of those people who doesn't like coconut. Shredded toasted coconut on a Sunday. Shredded coconut on a Sunday or in a cake.
Oh,
so good.
I love coconut. Yeah.
I like it in a German chocolate cake too much to consider it with fruit.
Yeah.
Other fruit, apparently.
All of those said, Hal.
Yeah.
Here's what I would like to do. Just to test this theory to make sure it's true.
Okay.
I would like to grab a bay leaf and a tiny plastic baby.
Okay.
And squeeze them together and have them take me to the 1960s. Oh. So I could be one of the first to get that smoothie and try that flavor combo of strawberry and banana. What do you think?
Oh, it must have been mind-blowing. And I bet you there was a whole portion of society that's like, that's not proper. Where I come from, we have one fruit at a time in our blended drinks. Nary do we combine them, and nary do we call them a smoothie. How could you? And then they sort of, wiggle off like.
And we will have, because we will have been sipping through our straw, not able to get one word in edgewise. As soon as they waddled away, we would get that sound of hitting the bottom of the cup. And then look at each other like cartoon characters.
Yeah. Especially if you have a little peanut butter in there.
Come
on.
Pretty good.
Yeah. People of the world. You want a smoothie now? Do you want to go get a smoothie? Because if you want a smoothie, there's a really good fruit combination we can offer. One of the fruits has berry in the name, but is not a berry. They're both berries. They're both berries, by the way, you would think, except a strawberry is not a berry. Why? Seeds are on the outside. Didn't think I knew that.
Is a banana a berry?
Yes.
No, people knew you knew that. We did that whole episode.
Yeah, but I didn't remember.
Wasn't the best berry a banana?
Anyone else to? I said the words and I don't remember. Do you remember stuff you say, by and large?
No, man. I don't remember from episode to episode who wins.
One of my best friends in the world, neither do I. One of my best friends in the world who you've met, Jesse, who's like a brother to me. I call him one of my brothers.
Sure.
He remembers things that I said that when he tells them to me, I go, oh, that was very funny. I'm very funny and charming because I don't remember anything I say. But he has he has brought the receipts from now 34 years of our knowing each other.
Fantastic.
35 years of no, you said 35 years. Math of things that you said for different things. Well, anyway, strawberry and banana is the winner asked and answered, but I can't remember. Where was I going with this?
I don't know.
I never know. I don't
remember. Here's the thing. I don't remember what I say. I also don't remember what you say.
No, I don't remember either. I don't remember any of it. The things I remember from this show, by and large, are
sorry. What's the name of this show?
It is called I Was There Too with Matt Gorley. That's going to get us more downloads. That's marketing. It's called Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. And just anything with Matt Gorley in it.
Yeah, just all the Matt Gorley shows.
Good. Super Ego is the name of this podcast.
Okay.
No, the things I remember are things you say. I remember Walking with Mutz. Everybody references that still. And hey, Joey, how do you take your tea? Those two things Those are such
Those
good
weren't even things I
stories.
said. Those were things other people said. And
Yeah,
I
but
loved them.
they're attributed to you because you brought them into the show. Everybody said everything. Like I don't think I've said one thing over the course of this episode, which has been a very fun episode, by the way. That is something that somebody else has not said first. Maybe the
grape
delivery system.
Yeah, the grape delivery.
Bay leaf and a baby. Maybe that's new. Certainly our new program, our new grape delivery program will be very rich.
That's the whole point of this particular episode. Yes, this topic is closed. There are many more topics to discuss, so please reach out to our brand new GDS, the We Got This with Mark and Hal Grape Delivery System, for all of your ancient Pompeian mosaic delivery of grapes needs.
Yeah, cherubandsatyr.tv is the website.
We couldn't get .com because weirdly cherubandsatyr.com was already taken. Do not.
Don't go there, please.
Yeah.
Whatever you do. But you can suggest topics like this one, which has been settled. Thank you again to Annie McGuff, who suggested this. Mark, where can they find us?
You can find us online via email at wegotthis@gmail.com or
on the social medias, pretty much all of them, we're at We Got This Podcast, with the exception of Instagram, where we are at We Got This Show. And of course, the Facebook group is your safe space in the internet to argue in a civil way, maybe the only place left on the planet Earth. And we intend on keeping it that way. So talk about not only the fruit combos you love, but if you, unlike the two of us, have some weird fruit combo that you love that you don't know if anybody else loves, that's the place to share it. Cause you could make a connection there that will last you a lifetime. And I have a story about that in a second, but that's facebook.com/group/We Got This Podcast. You remember a while back, Mark, when we were talking about, how I've been running and I met the two women on the track. One wears a hat, one does not.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about
and how cool the one woman in the hat was.
We had fun with like the woman in the hat looks like the Godfather, but maybe the other one was the one running the show. I've since then, cause I see them every single day, gotten to know their names. Both very nice. But one of them is off on a trip. So the other one was there and said, "Hey, can I walk a lap with you?" Well, I will tell you, Mark, the two of us walked together for over an hour and got to know each other. Just a lovely person. And I'm so grateful to have new people in my life. It's just a wonderful thing. And so just so you know, sometimes the people we encounter in this world become people we know even better. Not the Joey who was getting tea or the Walking with Mutz lady. They're better left just in the pantheon of characters that exist. But
sure,
I just thought that was a fun follow-up on that.
Oh, I love that. Was she the Godfather or was she the Luca Brasi?
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, thank you to, have you done did we do the thank you part?
No, I'll do it now. Thank you to producer Ken Plume, researcher Kay McManus, graphic designer Uri Kilman, and QA engineer Jen Alba.
I didn't remember whose turn it was. I
didn't remember
did he
either.
Do that? I know. I got excited about that delightful lady. Yeah. Thank you, of course, to our musicians, Jonathan Dinerstein and Mike Furman, for our score and theme song, respectively. And thanks to you, the people of the world. Because guess what? You and the two of us are the best flavor combo there is. And we can't thank you enough. Thanks for giving us a chance to do this show week in, week out. We love you. We thank you. We can't say it enough. You're the reason we do this show. It's the happiest place on the internet. So to you, thank you, thank you, thank you. For Hal Lublin, I'm Mark Gagliardi.
For Mark Gagliardi, I'm Hal Lublin. And don't worry, everybody. We got this.
We got this.
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows
supported
directly
by you.